Welcome to the Board Game Bar, where we make drinks that pair with the games on your table. Today we're going to be making a drink that pairs with Heroes Wanted. For this game, we really wanted to find a drink that really matched the onomatopoeia and fun of superheroes, and we chose the Wham!
Wham! Welcome back to the Board Game Bar. We are making the Wham, as just said. Heroes Wanted, real sort of like comic book, sort of like superhero fighty vibe. So really playing on that that wham! And then they really need like some energy because they're fighting a lot of crime, fighting each other. Very tiring stuff. So we have a bit of an energy booster for them today. So we're going to start off with gin. We're using a Pinot Noir infused gin from That Spirited lot. These guys are based in Seaford. We're really good friends with them. Kind of. Well, I mean, we really like them. They kind of tolerate us because we buy a lot of their alcohol. But either way, we met them at the local market and they've been really cool. And we're probably going to try and get some footage of their actual distillery. But we're going with one shot of their... What is it? Vintage on the Ninch. That's their Pinot Noir gin. Next, we're going with Lychee Liqueur. Adds a bit of fruity, a bit of fresh. And lastly, so for a normal Wham, you'd have Lychee Liqueur, Chambord, you top it with Mother. It's a great drink. If that's what you've got, that's a great drink. Make it. This one takes a little bit more effort, but is it worth it? You can you can judge. So instead of Chambord though, we've decided to bougie it up a little bit because we're making a video for it, so we wanted to. So we made, I don't know why I'm showing you the label, it's not Bacardi. This is red wine berry syrup. So just like a normal sugar syrup, sugar, water. Instead of water, use red wine and you get this. Throw some berries in if you want to infuse it with that as well. That's what I did for this one. And that's how we got here. So we're going to do a shot of this as well. And you see it gets that sexy color. And there we go. So that is everything. We are not going to shake this one with the Mother in it because otherwise it will explode and it'll go everywhere. So we don't even need ice because we're serving this one over ice. So we're just going to sort of give it a quick little mix to get these all mixed in together. Alright, so we've got our glass, just a little low ball, got some ice in it. I'm just going to pour our mix in on top of that. See that beautiful colour we get in, all from that red wine syrup. And now, we get some Mother. This is the energy kick that they're going to, I mean, aside from the alcohol, that's obviously going to help. But this is the actual energy kick. So, open that up, pour it on top, fill up your glass. Use as much or as little as you want. It's really up to you. And there we have our Wham! Where's the Wham?
Wham!
Wham! Alright, so we have our bestie in to come and taste this. We're just going to give it a little bit of a stir, just to make sure everything's mixed up in the glass. And there we go.
Alright, so we'll give this a nice taste. Now, I've had this a lot, and you've had it a few times now.
You make this a lot for us.
We've made this a lot. We usually just have the Soho and the Chambord, but obviously changing up and having the gin with the, sorry, what do you call it? Red
wine berry syrup.
Red wine berry syrup.
It's not that hard. Overall though, thoughts on this compared to a normal Wham?
I think it really kind of, that berryness really comes through, even though we don't have Chambord in it. That red wine berry syrup.
Thank you.
Really brings in that berry flavours, which is really, really nice. And I think, obviously a lot of it's going to be hiding in that Mother. You can use any energy drink, but we usually use the Mother just because it probably brings a bit more of that lightness to it. I think Red Bull and those have their own flavours.
It works best out of what we've tried. The same with the gin. It's nice to have the Pinot Noir gin. If you just got normal gin, that'll work. Or if you've got like a berry vodka, that'll work too.
And I find that, so within this mix of it, getting Chambord's not really something you could use for a lot of drinks. So bringing that into your You've got a few things with
Yeah,
Chambord?
strawberry jam donut.
Oh, yeah, strawberry,
Put it
yeah.
with some Baileys.
Yeah.
Send it.
But the Soho is definitely one of that unique lychee liqueur. And pairing it with the gin and the syrup is probably a bit easier to use than trying to get a Soho and a Chambord.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any real replacement for the Soho or for the lychee liqueur.
I've heard of a couple others, but Soho is definitely the biggest one.
Yeah, well, it's probably more of the lychee liqueur. You can't
Yeah.
really replicate or change that.
No.
Whereas the Chambord, I think we've done a really good job of actually changing that up. So, did you want to have a taste?
I absolutely did. I've been waiting. You've been very rude.
So within this drink, it definitely hits, and that's why every time we say it, we have to say Wham!
Wham!
And it kind of really plays into the Heroes Wanted aspect of, superheroes punching each other and really trying to get into it. And it's a nice, easy drink.
Yes. It's very refreshing. It's like crisp. It's not thick or heavy like you'd think. With sort of, you've got a couple sweet things, then the energy drink's quite sweet. I think that's why you said the mother works.
Yeah,
really nicely, but it just all works.
Absolutely.
It's easy drinking.
So we'll put that on the table and get a nice little...
If anyone wants to throw a table flip right now.
Yeah, we're probably definitely not, because it will be wasting very good Wham!
Wham!
So that's been the board game bar for Heroes Wanted, where we made the Wham!
Wham!
We love the onomatopoeia of Wham!
Wham!
And it's just really, really good fun to be able to say Wham!
Wham!
And get a response every time. So make sure you join us live on Twitch, where we're going to be playing Heroes Wanted. You can also watch our teach video where we go through how to play Heroes Wanted. And you can join us also when we play that video. We'll upload it to YouTube as a VOD where you can watch us afterwards. We have our social media links below. That includes our Twitch channel and our app, app.gamesnight.fun. So make sure to join us at the table where we play Heroes Wanted and drink Wham!
Wham!
Bye!
See ya. Well, that was fun.
That was a fun one, yeah.